Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing even more DIY since everyone seems to really like it. I thought I would vlog it. It's not the most complex or interesting DIY to do, but yeah, people seem to like these videos, so I thought I would vlog it. So first job, can you see it from here? No, that's my bathroom. Where is it? There it is. First job is we're going to make our banister that goes all the way down, and then you can kind of see it from the living room as well, like down there. We're going to paint this, stain it black and then varnish it. Just the top bits. We're going to leave the bottom bits white because that would take a hell of a lot of work. So just these top bits that just kind of have some light clear varnish on it. We're going to make them black. There's also a big old crack. I don't think you can see it. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can or not. But there's a big old crack in the wall all the way up here. Goes right up. In a new build, basically within the first year or two, the walls, because they're made with so much water, they kind of what's the word, expand and like contract over the seasons as the weather changes and it gets warmer and colder, and it causes cracks. So that's one of our big ones. So I'm also, while I'm doing the stairs, going to cover that over and repaint that bit white. Yeah, so that's the job for today. I'm so excited to see this is black. Oh, is it a random little dent there? Excited. So I'll show you what we're going to be using, how we're going to do it, show the process, and show some before and afters as usual. So these are the tools that we have for the job. First we have a sanding block with some various different sandpapers to get rid of all of the gloss and varnish that's on it now. We got some of the Ronseal wood stain in the shade Black Ebony. This is a satin wood stain, so it's going to have a slight sheen to it, but it's not glossy. And then we also got some clear interior varnish. We don't need much of this because we're not really doing that much of a surface area. So again, that's satin as well, so it's kind of got a sheen. It's not matte, it's not glossy. So we've got that, and then of course a little brush. I think this brush was like £1. I just wanted a one that, because it's going to get all stained and damaged from the wood stains, so just a one that we don't mind kind of destroying, and then we could just use it for crappy things in the future that we don't mind it getting dirty. And for the crack, I mean, it's not even that big of a crack, so we just got this really cheap Wix ready mixed filler to go over it. We already had this, obviously. I mean, you can get these for £1 in most places. And we already have paint upstairs, because when you move into a new build they give you some of the white paint that they used. So we have loads of that left, so we'll go over it with the paint as well. Sorted. Hopefully it's not too hard of a job. Oh wait, I'm sure we bought some masking tape. Oh wait, yeah. I am blind me. Yeah, we've got some masking tape as well. So we've got the sanding block. We've used the fine sandpaper. It says 100 on the back, whatever that means. I'm sure that's the grit. Protected the floor with a blanket as much as we can. My camera's on the tripod if you're wondering why it's all clunky. And yeah, I guess we're just going to sand it a little bit. It doesn't need much. It's only got a very light sheen on it. And make sure it's ready for staining. Yeah, you alright there?
What's it maybe twisty so they come off?
I don't think so. That one's inside the wall, that one over there.
I don't know how they've done this one. I think we glued that one down. Yeah, they just glued it down.
I think they are. Let's start sandpapering.
Whatever you can talk about that.
Oh, my hair's not even curly anymore. What the hell's happened?
What the hell's happened?
So this is the stain that we've got. It says that it's dry, well, rainproof within 1 hour, and you can do your second coat within 4 hours. So we'll do the first coat now, the second coat in 4 hours, and then I think we'll come back either later tonight or tomorrow to do the varnish over the top. I don't know, never done this before, so let's just see how it goes. Okay, does that look like it's gonna work?
No, I think I need more.
I'm scared to use more. So that's the first coat done. Now we need to leave it for 4 hours before we do the second coat. So I'm gonna just do a great big cut straight to 4 hours later while we go and play some Warzone. What do you think, Eric?
Warzone?
So it's now been a few hours since we did the first coat. I'm now going to quickly do a second coat. There's no point in showing you a full time lapse of the whole thing because you've just seen me do it. I'm doing the exact same thing. So I'm going to do a quick second coat, wait again for 4 hours. During those 4 hours we'll probably have tea and then probably do that crack as well in the wall. So I'll show you how we're going to do that. Anyway, let's get on. So this is the crack that we're currently working with. I mean, it's really small. It's going to be really easy to fill in, to be honest. But it does go all the way up there. Like I said, I'm using this. It's really easy to do. You literally just squeeze it on and like kind of use the scraper to like put it in, let it dry for however long that takes. When it's dry, you can sand over it to make sure it's flat against the wall and then paint over it and it'll be gone. So let's do that. Hope you can see me okay, probably not. But while we're waiting for the banister to dry for the second time, we're gonna use these, well, put these for the curtains, just to finish it off nicely. I've been wanting some of these for a really long time, but every set I saw online or in shops, they were always around £10. And it just so happens when we went to B&M for a few essential bits this week? Whenever it was, we saw these in B&M, a packet for £3.99. So really handy, £3.99, and Bob's your uncle. Eric's gonna drill them on, but they're gonna look dead cute. What a difference that's gonna make. Okay, so for the third step, the tin specifically says that between the second and the third coat, you need to sand it, and then obviously wipe it down to get rid of all the dust. And then do your third coat, your third and final coat. And it looks like it's got pretty good coverage already. Couldn't speak there. But apparently it's to have the stain like seep into the wood a bit more. Just to have a nicer finish. So I'm going to do that now. It's like 10 o'clock at night. This has been really time consuming. So I'm going to do that tonight, leave it overnight, and then tomorrow morning I will do like the gloss or the satin, what's it called? I'm really tired. The thing that goes on top. So I'm going to do this coat now and go to bed probably. So I don't know, we've had a really good look at it, and honestly we've kind of decided that it looks really good as it is. I don't want to sand over it. I'm really scared I'm going to ruin it. So I think we're just going to go straight on top tonight with the varnish. That's the name I forgot before. And just leave it as it is. Like, I'm really happy with how that looks. Varnish, and then when that's dry we'll remove all the masking tape. Sorry about the kitchen fan, I can't reach the switch that's up high to turn it off. But now we need to leave the varnish for 1 hour, do another coat, 1 hour, do the third coat, and then it's done. And then tomorrow we'll take off all of the masking tape and just see the results. See if we need to patch up any of the white bits in case we've like got black on it. And hopefully it should all be done. Oh yeah, and we'll need to paint over the crack that we filled in. So it's now the next day. We have let all the paint and gloss and everything dry overnight, and now we need to remove all of the masking tape. I'm fairly confident that underneath there is going to be paint, well, stain that has got on the white. We're not too bothered if that's the case. We can just buy a really small tin of like white gloss and go over it and fix it. But hopefully it's not too bad. So I guess let's start in this corner. Just lay it on the floor. Ugh. Okay. It's actually sellotape that's still stuck there. Oh, I think it's taken the actual like white paint off the wall. Wait, that looks alright. All the tape is off. Eric's down there getting the last bits. There's literally just like tiny little patches like that. So instead of buying like a whole tin of gloss, I think we're just going to try and use, yeah, see there. I think we're just going to try and use white paint and just see if it covers it up, because honestly, like, it's just white. So surely it should be alright. And then if we need to, we can buy gloss and go over it. So let's see what that's like. end of the video. It was actually really easy to do. So I will leave links to the products we use in the description below if you're interested in trying it for yourself. And if you do, I would love to see any photos of your black banisters. So please tag me on Instagram, that's at BexBlogs, BECX Blogs. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like down below, subscribe to see more like this, and I will see you later. Bye!